What? What? Hey everyone, it's me, Krystal Hall, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little bit different today. This video is going to be a question and answers video. I'm really just like gonna pick some random questions that I found on Google that, you know, a lot of YouTubers are asked, or that will make the video a little bit interesting and a little fun, so you guys can learn a little bit more about me as I continue to grow as a person, as a YouTuber, as a plus size influencer and content creator. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into it so we can see what I'm all about, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna learn some more things about myself as well. All right, so first things first, I have the questions pulled up on my laptop, so I'm really just going to read them from there, and of course I'm going to put them down below with the number as well, just so you guys can keep up with me. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question is, where's your favorite blah the first question is, where's your favorite place to go on vacation? So I will be honest, like growing up, my family didn't have like a go-to vacation spot that we went to every year, or several like vacation spots to choose from. So I don't say I have a favorite vacation spot, but if I can say somewhere that I really loved when I went and had a great experience, I would say it's Cabo, Mexico. At the time of my life, I love the atmosphere. I love just being in a different environment. And I love the group of people that I went with as well. So it was definitely a 10 out of 10. Had so much fun, and I would definitely go back if given the opportunity. So that's my favorite place I would say to travel to. So the second question is, how many countries have you been to? I would just say one, which was Cabo, Mexico. Outside of that, I've only been to like places in the United States. But I do aspire to go to different other places. I do want to travel a lot and do more with traveling. So I'm excited for that. And if you like to travel, leave a comment below on somewhere where I should go so I can add it to my bucket list. All right, 3, what is your favorite TV show? Hands down, everyone knows I love like crime investigation shows, so Criminal Minds would have to be my favorite, and Law and Order SVU would be my second, and then anything that's along those lines after that can be third. But definitely I love Criminal Minds. I never get tired of it, and I do love Law and Order SVU. So I would say those are like my top 2 favorite TV shows. I can watch them all day, every day, this week, next week, next year, this year, watched it last year, so I can never ever get tired of those shows. Okay, so number 4, have you ever met a celebrity? I think I have, so I forgot his name, Lord Jesus. I feel so bad, but I met one of the celebrities. Well, I guess he's considered a celebrity. He played on Wild 'N Out, and it's not Nick Cannon or like anybody like that, but he was one of the main people that's on Wild 'N Out. I saw him in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, because I think he's an alumni, excuse me, of Winston-Salem State University. Chico Bean, yeah, I met Chico Bean in the mall. We took a picture together. I'm trying to figure out who else I've met before. That's a great question. I'm pretty sure I've met at least 1 or 2 other celebrities or people that are really, really well known. We might have to circle back to that question. If I can think of anything like before and after this video, I'll definitely put it down here so you guys can see. But I know I've met somebody outside of just, you know, Chico Bean. But anyway, so who is your favorite actor? My favorite actor ever is Jason Statham. I love Jason Statham. He plays in like the Transporter movies. He's played in Fast and the Furious movies. And he has his own movies like The Mechanic, where he's like starring and doing different things. So I definitely love him so much. But yeah, that's my favorite actor. What was your favorite childhood toy? This is question number 6, by the way. My favorite childhood toy, I would say, Was probably Bratz dolls. I loved, Bratz dolls. Barbie dolls were cool too, but when Bratz came out, they definitely showed Barbie who the real Brat is. Okay, Bratz dolls were like that. The fashion was on point. I loved how they had, so many different colors of women and girls for us to look up to. So those were definitely my favorite toys. And I still have the whole entire collection and all the Bratz dolls that I have. They're back home at my parents' house in like the shed. But in case they ever come back, or maybe I could pass them down to my own daughter if, I ever have kids. But yeah, I think those are like great toys, especially for girls. So that's my favorite toy. How many shoes do you have? I can count 3 pairs, 4 right in front of me right now. But I honestly don't know how many pairs of shoes that I have. Like, oh my God. And then you have to count all those sandals and slides. Girl, I have at least like 50 to 75. Probably more than that if you count sandals, because they're so compact. They're easy to like add up as shoes, but like they're so compact. But gosh, that's a lot. I would say about 50 to 75. But that's how many shoes that I have. Question number 8. How many kids do you want? Okay, so this is a tough question. I'm not against kids. I have 2 godchildren. I love them to death, Drayla and Malachi. But like, I'm not a person that's like, oh, I want 2 kids by the time I'm 27, or I want 3 kids, or I just want 1. I'm just not that type of girl. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, by all means, it doesn't. But if, I really, really had to choose and say like, okay, I have to put a limit, or I have to give a amount, I would just say 2, no more than 2. I don't want just 1 because I don't want them to be lonely. And then I just said 2 so they can have somebody to play with. And then, it'll be perfect and ideal to get the perfect girl and the perfect boy. So, all right, guys. And so now I'm going on to question number 9. What's the last movie you cried to? So to know me and truly know me is to know that I don't really like sad movies. I don't like movies that make me cry. I love action movies, fast-paced movies, movies that make you think, suspense, but I don't like movies that make me cry. But if I can recall, the last movie that I cried, it may have been a Medea Tyler Perry play, because I watch those often, but one day I was really going through something, and it's just like the message that he had in one of his plays really hit different, and then following by like gospel music, it really, really hit me hard and made me tear up a little bit. But other than that, I don't watch movies that make me cry. I just never got into that. That's just not my thing. But yeah, I would definitely say like a Tyler Perry play movies, the ones that are on BET Plus. What's the worst movie you've ever seen? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know one day I was watching a bootleg like movie. I believe it was on Tubi TV or one of like the Roku network platforms that they have, and they have like a lot of like startup movies, a lot of movies that are really like low budget. While sometimes they can be very good, I will say this one was trash. It was so trash, I had to cut it off. I was like, the way that they were like talking, the cameraman, like the whole production was trash. And I was just like, never again, and I cut it off. But I cannot think of the movie. Lord Jesus, I feel like I'm not prepared for this video. And if I can think of it, I'll definitely put it here. I doubt I will though. But yeah, I can't even remember. But I've seen quite a few trash movies, but this one was like the bottom of the barrel trash. Question number 11, have you ever shot a gun? Yes, I'm a country girl. I am from the country, so yes, I have shot a gun. We've shot it in the backyard at that, and we shot it right at the barrel. So yeah, just, some things that we just do in the country. Question number 12, what movie did you watch last? Like I said again, I watched Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12. If you've seen those movies, please leave a comment down below. But those were like the 2 movies I just watched last night. I like them. They're really, really good. And I love seeing how just like the different plots to it. So those are the movies I watched last. Do you enjoy roller coasters? I don't think I'm a roller coaster girl. Like, I'll get on them. Like when I was younger, I wouldn't get on them. I was really scared. As I've gotten older, like one of my close friends was like, just put your hands in the air, it'll be fine. She finally convinced me to do it at King's Dominion when I went. And after that, I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And so we rode a lot of roller coasters that day. And I've been everywhere, like King's Dominion, Six Flags. I've been to Busch Gardens, all of those amusement parks, but like it's not something that really excites me. So it's not something that I have to do. So do I enjoy them? Not really, to be honest. Like it's not like I'm scared anymore, but I just don't really enjoy them. Who is your celebrity crush? I honestly don't really have a celebrity crush right now. I think some actors and, you know, rappers are fine. I will say I like Moneybagg Yo. I like ESTG, not for their looks, but just for like their demeanor. And it's a lot of men that I find that are really attractive that are celebrities. So I can't even choose one. But I like the demeanor of those two rappers. Oh, I do think Michael B. Jordan is fine. He's a fine actor. But yeah, I don't really have a celebrity crush, but everybody knows I'm a huge Cardi B fan. So we can just label her as my #1 celebrity crush. And last but not least, for question 15, which sport do you like the most? I love volleyball. I played it in high school, middle school. Honestly, like from 5th grade on up, I played volleyball. It was my favorite sport. I love to watch it. And everything like that. But I also like basketball as well. I personally didn't play basketball, but I do love watching it and going to basketball games. So that's my favorite sports to watch. So that is the end of this video, you guys. I do hope that you've learned a little bit about me. I didn't want this video to be too long because I know sometimes things like this can get a little boring, but I do hope you guys have learned something from me. And if you can relate to anything or any questions that I answered, please drop it down below. Any questions that you may have that you want me to answer. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope you have a, what? But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from me in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up this video, leave a comment, and also check in with me on any other platforms. All right, talk to you guys later.